Hey, 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 how are we? It is 7:01. We are live and ready to dive straight in. So, if you are new to the group, hi, I am Carly. I am the owner, creator, master educator of the Elite Nail Academy and also your nail mentor. So, I have this little training that I think it might help you just a little bit, maybe just a little bit. Okay. One of the number one things that I get asked all the time is how do I get more clients? Like, how do I get more clients? How do I get more clients? Like, every time I step into a Facebook group, every time I have a conversation with somebody who is struggling, like the first three sentences that come out of their mouth is, I'm really struggling to get more clients. And so when we actually dive deeper and we start to have conversations around it, there's a few things that come up that I really want to address for you guys, because I know that, once you've gone, you spent all this money on training to become a nail technician, and then you've gone, you bought all these products, the thought of then having to advertise and pay for advertising can be a little bit daunting, especially if you've tried to do like boosted posts or Facebook advertising in the past, and all it's done is cost you a lot of money and had no results from it. So I really want us to take the time tonight to step you through and explain one of the many marketing avenues that are available for you. But this one is, of course, free. So who doesn't love a free way of attracting amazing clients into their business? As we go along, if you have questions, please feel free to enter them into the comment section. I will come back later on at the end to answer those, to make sure that obviously I have covered everything that I want to cover during this training. So in true Carly fashion, that is me done and dusted in my little intro in 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So let's get straight to the point. Okay, so we're going to play it from the start. As I mentioned, we are now in the how to get more clients without spending a cent little masterclass that I have created for you guys. So when you need to know something, what do you do? So somebody asks you a question, you don't know the answer. If you need to go somewhere but you don't know how to get there, or you need a recipe for something, the first thing that 90% of us are going to do is we are going to Google it. All right. Really strange concept. I'm sure you've done it once or twice before. Now, did you know that there are 3.5 billion Google searches every single day, and 46% are Google searches that are related to local businesses? So that can be nail salons near me, or Chinese restaurants near me, or it can also be generally searching for the business name and your location. Okay. So that's a hell of a lot of actual Google searches every day. And especially when there's 46% of them related to finding local businesses. Now, that's 1.6 billion, just in case you wanted to know the math on that one. So it's pretty crazy to think that even though there's 1.6 billion searches daily for local businesses, statistically, there's only 56% of registered businesses that have a GMB account. Now, if you've done any training with me whatsoever, you would have heard me talk about this before, okay? Half of those businesses have claimed that page. So what happens is people can create a Google My Business account for businesses, but the owner needs to actually come in and claim it. Now, apparently, there's a lot of people that aren't even claiming it, and I am going to go out on a limb here and say you don't have one either, hence this training. So for the 28% of businesses who have claimed their Google My Business page, they're receiving on average about 1,000 views per month without even really doing anything. Most of them only have like 1 or 2 images, but they're still showing up in search results because of the sheer volume of searches for that local area for that thing that the business obviously sells. Okay. And they're getting those views for free. Okay. So their business name is being put in front of an absolute shit ton of people per day looking for what they are selling. Okay, so a recent study shows that 88% of consumers trust online reviews as much as they trust personal recommendations. So if you have a Google My Business account, like I do, with a shit ton of good reviews, chances are they are going to want to click on your business instead of the competition. So here's a little screen grab that I did earlier today for nail salons near me. And as you can see, number 1 with 53 reviews is Sassy Minx, followed by the next business, which only has 4 reviews. So if you are searching for a nail salon around my local area, chances are you are going to click on my business listing before you click on anybody else's, because I have 53 reviews. They're also 5-star reviews. I've been in business for 3+ years and I have a website. Amazing, right? So I want to help you get your percentage of that 1.6 billion daily searches, okay? It is so easy to get clients just by using this one simple tool. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that. So you guys will have the replay for this, and you are able to obviously stop and pause to create this as you go. But I am going to run through this with you now so that you can see just how easy it is. It is not complicated at all.
Set up your very own Google My Business account. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to need to go to this URL, which is business.google.com/create. So when you do that, you'll be brought to this page. Now, you can do a search to see if there's already a listing for your page, which I would highly recommend that you did, because it's easy to claim an account that somebody else may have created and given you like a review on. If there is no business with your name, it'll say create a business with this new name. So you just want to click on that little button. Okay, and it's going to pop up and ask you, is this the name of your business? Yes, it is. We're going to go next. Okay, so now it wants us to choose our category that's going to best meet the requirements of what our business does. So for you guys, it'll be nail salon. Okay. For me, business management consultant, maybe. So you can go through and you can have a little look and see, you know, I know there's also like tanning salon. Whatever's going to be best for you and your business. So I'm just going to put in nail salon for this example for you guys anyway. I'm going to hit next. Okay, so this is really important. Do you want to add a location customers can visit, like a store or office? So the answer to this question is yes. You want people to be able to search for you by location. Now, the search results for like nail salon near me is so high, you want to make sure that you are showing up in that. If you have no selected here, it's going to be a lot harder for you to actually get these new customers without having to spend any money on advertising. So you really want to select yes in this section. Okay, so now it's going to ask you for your address. Now, I know some people get a bit funny about putting their address out into the world, but here's the thing. A lot of the time you can come in and and the street's still there, so you can still hit those search results. But when you're first setting up, you need to enter these details in, okay? Do you also serve customers outside of this location? For example, if you visit or deliver to your customers, you can let them know where you're willing to go to. So if you're mobile, you can say yes and serve, you know, and then do a radius thing. I don't, so I'm going to click no. Okay, so after you click that, we're going to be brought to this page. What contact details do you want to show your customers? People want to know that they can contact you, okay? I highly recommend that you have a separate number for your business contacts, then your personal number. You can get prepaid SIM cards that will enable you to do that quite easily. You can also set up, if you've got iPhone, eSIMs, so you don't actually have to have and carry two phones. It'll just come up and say business is calling. We can message from the business number, so it's actually quite handy. I personally have that option as well. But you want to enter in a contact number, okay? And then you want to enter in a website. So if you don't actually have a website, there's a few things that you can do. So you can enter in your Facebook or Instagram URL, whichever one you are active on the most, or you can get a free website based on the information. So you can see here, it's automatically built based on your Google My Business listing, and it's always free. So it's a great thing to have, okay? You need to have a website, whether it's your Facebook page or Instagram you put in here, or it's this one. I'm going to click this one just to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is now finished. We're going to click finish. And that is now complete. So it's next going to go through. I want you to add your services, okay? So what can Google tell people that you offer? So if you offer manicures, pedicures, you can then add services onto acrylic nails. You can add that one. You can add manicures, nail art. Okay, so just a few different ones that you can pop in there. Then you want to click save. So I'm going to ask you to enter in your business hours. So when are customers able to come and see you for their services? So if you're open Monday to Friday, you can come in and you can say opens at, 9:30 and closes at 8:30, okay? Or if you do split shifts, you can do and add them in here. So you just go and add them in there, yeah? So I am just going to turn all of these off and leave Friday and just say 24 hours. And then I'm going to say save. Next, it wants you to allow messaging. So it lets customers message you on the Google My Business app, which is a fantastic tool. So I always allow messages to come through. If you know that you're not going to be checking them, please don't turn them on because you don't want to leave people waiting days to respond. Okay, so this section here, you want to let people know a little bit about your business and what you do. So you would enter in your bio info and essentially why you are in business and how you can help the client. Okay, most important, it is not about you. Yes, it's your little bio, but it's about how you can help your potential customers. Okay, so I'm going to click save. Now, next, you're going to want to come in and add photos. It's really, really important that you have good quality photos in here and you have more than one. All right, so Add photo. Select photos from my computer. I'm always going to add my logo. All right, so now it's got that one photo. We're going to click next. So there's a free $100 advertising credit that you can claim to use on your business. You can click claim, because who doesn't like free stuff, right? Now that's going to want you to go through and use it pretty much now. You can go through and try and do that yourself. I'm not going to be showing you how to run Google Ads in this training. So we're going to come back over to here. Okay, so it's almost ready. We're going to click continue. And this is what your Google My Business portal will look like. So once you have created this, you are going to need to verify your account to be able to have it showing up for people and be searchable, okay? So here's the really cool thing with Google My Business. You're able to create posts in here like you would on Facebook, okay? So I would recommend that at least once a week, you are going in and you are creating a post. So writing a little bit of a story about a service that you've done. Don't make them all sales posts, okay? Like you won't on Facebook, we won't want to do that on Google as well. You can also, come back to post, sorry, close that. Add updates. So, you know, if something major happens and you need to take a month off, you can create an update to say that. You can add events if you run events that people might find beneficial. You can add special offers for new customers, and you can add products because you can sell products on here as well. So information, this is where you would come and you would enter and edit information, okay? So you can edit your operating hours. If you are going to do mobile, you would add your service area. Any special holidays that you aren't open, you can pop them in there. Your @ name, really important to come in and change that to your actual business name. Okay, so the suggestion for me is Your Now Mentor, which is what I would obviously want. But all of my socials, I don't have any dashes in them. So I would do that, and that would save it. So now, here's a really, 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 really important thing. Copy this, please copy this, okay? Copy this link, because you want to be able to give it to customers so that they can give your business reviews, yeah? Because as we mentioned, reviews make people click to book. So you can go through and add links for people to book online. So you would add, if you got an online booking link, you pop that in there. Products, honestly, unless you're selling products, I wouldn't bother. Services are important. And you can go through and you can add any little extra bits and pieces, okay? If you take FPOS, pop that in there. If you cash only. Now, with your Google My Business one as well, you're going to see insights. Now, these are really important, okay, because it allows you to see what's going on in your business. Your reviews, you want to be encouraging people to leave reviews for your business, and you want to make sure that you reply to those reviews as well. Messages, like I mentioned, you can allow people to actually send you messages via the Google My Business app, or they just need to have a Google account to be able to actually send it to you. Photos, just like you update the rest of your social media, you really want to come in and you really want to update the photos that are on your Google My Business page. The more you are updating your Google listing, okay, Google's going to see that as it's an active account. Therefore, if you don't have a whole heap of reviews, you're still going to be up higher than somebody who hasn't updated their photos in a year. Okay, so updating photos, doing little videos of your space, what it looks like, is going to get people actually clicking through and wanting to book. Google has a little booking button that you can use. Honestly, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. It's only really for like restaurants and stuff like that. Anyway, products, services, websites, etc. So this is how you set up your Google My Business account listing. I want to quickly just show you my other one to show you some insights into that. So let's see if I can bring it up. I can never find the one when I'm in another. Businesses, here we go. Nope, still not going to show me. That's all right. What I'll do is I will end this video now and I will show you guys some insights in a second. All right, so found it. It was under a different email address, of course. So this is the Sassy Minx business page. Now, I am not really taking clients. I haven't done anything with this. I have not been promoting the business. I haven't been adding any posts to social media. Like, it's pretty much dead, right? But you can see in the last 3 months, there has been 282 people that have directly searched the name Sassy Minx. And my listing has shown up 4,892 times. So that's a lot of people that are getting eyeballs on my business if I wanted them to actually contact me, which I don't right now because I'm too busy helping you guys doing stuff like this. So you can see here, like the views, yeah. So listings on searches and listings in maps. That's for the last month, so 1.4 thousand. And interactions, so 16 people actually took action and visited my website, okay? I don't like people calling me, so that's good. One person got directions as well. Now you can see Sunshine Coast is where people are finding me, which is where I now live. So that's kind of the point. And it tells you the most popular times when people are looking for my business. So if I wanted to be strategic, I would post things when most people are online, which is 9 a.m. for Fridays. Okay, so you can come in and you can see right on Wednesdays when is the most popular time. Apparently Wednesday is not at all because it's not going to show me anything. Average visit to your location lasts 0 minutes because obviously I am not working right now. And photo views, yeah. So you can see here, I've got the blue one. So there's been 2.5 thousand views of my photos in the last month, and businesses like me, 6.23 thousand. So this is what I mean. You really need to be making sure that you are putting images out there of your work, okay? So you can see that I don't have a whole heap of photos listed. There's only 17 photos listed now because I went through and I deleted a whole heap. Whereas other business owners, they have 88, yeah? So they're going to get more views than I will. That's why I'm telling you, you need to make sure that you are posting photos regularly, okay? So right here, it's telling you, post more photos. I want to try and find, I'm pretty sure I would have taken screenshots of when I was up and running and fully crazy, ridiculous busy, because you'll see, like, it was ridiculous the amount of searches we'd have. We'd have about 6,000 plus searches a month just from Google. And this is free, yeah? So people are coming and they are finding you. Here you go, here's some more. Simply by searching for either your business name, because my car's still wrapped and branded, so therefore they see me driving around, or they're searching for nail salons near you. It doesn't need to be difficult to get new clients. You just need to do a little bit of groundwork and it becomes really, really easy.
All right. So as you can see, it's not that difficult to do, but if you take the time and actually do it, I guarantee you will actually start getting more inquiries just by this one simple thing. And it's free, so why wouldn't you? So 97% of consumers check a company's online presence before deciding to visit them. This is why it is so important to make sure that your Google My Business listing is up to date and you are keeping active, just like you'd keep active on Facebook, just like you'd keep active on Instagram. You want to keep active on your Google My Business page because it is getting you eyeballs for free. Talk about money all the time. And I really wanted you guys to see this training, to see how easy it is to really get more customers without having to spend any money. But I also want you to know that you don't have to keep going it alone and hoping that everything will magically change for you, okay? There is a support system. There is a program that has been designed specifically to help you, because I know what it's like to walk the path alone and nobody else wants to do that anymore, so you don't have to. So go ahead and enter in any of your questions that you guys have about the Google My Business training. This training will stay up for the next 48 hours and then I am deleting it. Essentially, I only want to help people that want to help themselves. It really comes down to that with this one. So I've been advertising this for over a week and it's up to you if you sit down and do it or if you don't, and that's completely okay either way. But I'm not going to enable you to sit on your hands for much longer. Lisa is onto it now. Fantastic, Lisa. You'll be surprised at just what comes from, doing something so simple, because as you know, you use Google all the time. Why would you not have your business listed on Google as well, getting you free ads, like not free ads, but, free advertising? Like, it's crazy. So that is that. If you have any questions, let me know and I will do my best to answer them for you. And I will catch you guys all next time. Bye.